This is the final video of creating interactive PDFs. And in this one, we're going to look at using a PDF to place into an InDesign document and to make image rollovers with that, and also to modify something that has been placed on the master page if you want to overwrite that. And this will be our final example. First of all, I'm just going to export this into interactive. And you will see that on the very last page of the interactive PDF, I've put a few business cards. Now, these aren't bad business card design. These are some good business card design examples from the class. And when I hover over those, or roll over, they change from the front to the back of the business card. So we'll be looking at how do you do that, and how do you place an existing PDF in several pages of an existing PDF. And the other thing, on this last page, we really don't want a forward button because there aren't any more, but that is on the master. So how do we override that? So that's the last two tricks for these examples. First of all, we'll look at overriding something that's on the master. If you notice, master page items, they have a dotted line around them, and I can't drag them, I can't move them, I can't really do anything. Even though my buttons layer is unlocked, I can't do anything, and that's because it's part of the master page. However, if you want to override that for any reason, you just use Command, Shift, and click on it, and now it becomes an editable object only on that page. So you're not editing the item on the master page, you're editing something just on that particular page. So I could move it around, change the color, whatever, and here I'm just going to delete it. So we don't need that. So the keys are Command, Shift, click on a master page item. And just to show you, if I also flip over to page 10, that is not gone from any of the other pages that use that master page, only the last page, page 11. Now, how do we create an image rollover with some existing PDFs? If I do my file place, like I normally would with an image, I will go to some PDFs. Now, what I need to have is this show import options. It's really important that you have that clicked, because then you'll be able to select specific pages if you want, or look at the transparency options if you want. I'm going to navigate to Tegan's from the class, and she's got her final business card. And this is in landscape, so it'll suit nicely here. And if you see, I can select just the previewed page, all the pages, a range of pages, and I can also turn on and off transparency. I don't want a transparent background here because I want the whole business card to show. And at first, I'm just going to import just page 1, because we're going to make it an object, button object that we roll over, just like we did with our arrows. So I have page 1. Now I'm going to import page 2. Place page 2. I'm showing the import options. Pick the same document, but now I'm going to bring in page 2. And I'll place that over the top, if you remember how we did that. Then I select both of them, and I need to make sure that they're a group if I'm going to create a button out of them with the hover effects. I'll go into my buttons and forms. It's a type button. I'll name it something sensible, so I'm going to call this button chirp, because that's for Tegan's chirp cartoon business. On event, I'm going to change this to roll over. So that's how we have it when you just roll over or hover over it. And then we don't need an action because it's not actually going to go anywhere. I have to also put on the roll over appearance. And now, just like we did with our arrow buttons, I'm just going to delete the one that I don't want to use. So if I open that up, I see I have button chirp. And in the roll over state, I am going to delete the second one. And then I'm going to click on the normal. And in the normal state, I'm going to delete the first one. And then when I save and export, I should be able to see that that now is a hoverable or rollover image. And I can change that. So I think for now, you know all the different things that are necessary on creating interactive PDFs. You also know what not to do on design and what to do on design. And your next step is going to be creating your own interactive PDF with good design and not bad design.